It's not a question, it's a comment. You know,
Uh-huh.
as I was hearing your story, obviously I could relate so much because our backgrounds are similar, different country, but very similar. But then I started thinking of the youth I work with. You know, I work with long-term ELL students.
Yes.
I work at a continuation high school. So we don't get, you know, English learners or, you know, recently arrived students. But we have the long-term ELL. So I said, oh my God, OV would be perfect for them. And then I started thinking of my foster youth students. I started thinking of our students who have gone through the criminal justice system. I started thinking of a lot of my students who grew up without a mom or a dad. A lot of my students, which is the majority, who work,
Yes.
who have to work full-time.
Yes.
And they have to make that time, that precious time of coming to school in the morning. And the biggest struggle is teachers always questioning, why are you asleep? Why are you coming late? Why do you show up after second period? And all these things. And then, you know, so I just started thinking, you know, it's a very diverse school, but, you know, I was just telling them, like, get him for us. You know, your story, I mean, it's very, I think people can take a lot from it because
Yes.
it has a lot of different components that I think our struggling students and parents can identify with. Not just, you know, I wouldn't put you in that category, and it was important for me to say that because I think a lot of my students would like just walk away feeling so empowered to hear that someone who humble beginnings, and they don't have to live in a farm, grow up in a farm, but, you know, living in really tough areas can position themselves to be in Fortune 500 companies. And that doesn't define success, but what I mean is like they can allow themselves to dream.
Yes.
And I think a lot of the youth I work with, they forget that they can dream and have aspirations because of all the different factors that affect their, you know, daily struggles in life.
Oh, thank you for your comment. Thank you for your comment. Yes.